Okay, I'm calling from the State Department Credit Union regarding your wire request.
How can I help?
Okay, did you submit a wire request to us?
Maybe. Why? What's up?
Well, if you in fact did, I need to speak with you and do a verification before we can work on that. So if you did not, then we have a little bit of a problem on our hands.
Why is my word is my word not good enough, or?
We would need to do a verification. So you did submit a wire request, correct?
What are you wearing?
Okay. Sir, I need to do a verification with you if you want to have your wire processed.
Excuse me, my name is Magdalena. There's no man here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I apologize, but I do need
paid a lot
to
for
do
the
a
operation.
verification.
Verify away.
Okay, so can I start by getting your verbal password on the account?
Yes, it's post-op.
Okay, I'm showing that it is actually a set of numbers, not a word, and it's a verbal password that you would have picked.
Oh, that must have been prior. Geez. I think it's 6969.
No, it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, and it is not what you had just...
It is. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
No, it's not.
Is it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
No, it's not.
Damn it, son of a testicle. How about 5 zeros?
No, unfortunately, that is incorrect.
This is kind of fun, though. Can I keep guessing?
No, you can't. I think you've exceeded your guess limitation here.
Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry, but I would appreciate it if you did not use language like that while I'm speaking to you.
I'm sorry, that's just normal doodad for me.
Okay, well, I don't appreciate that.
All
so
right.
What we can do is if you need to change your password, you need to sign back into your online account.
Okay.
And you need to go to Account Services.
All right.
And you need to hit Update or Change Password.
Oh,
and you
son
need
of
to
a
pick
whore.
a new...
Sorry, I accidentally hit the wrong button.
I'm sorry. If this continues, I'm not going to be able to continue speaking
I'm
with
sorry.
you.
I just hit the wrong button. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're pretty brutal, huh?
Well, I don't appreciate that kind of language.
You didn't eat your Wheaties this morning, did you?
Are you in online?
I'm in.
Okay. You need to go to Account Services.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to hit Change Password.
Change password. Okay.
And you need to type in a new password.
What's one you suggest?
This is going to have to be something that you come up with and that you choose yourself, but make sure you remember it because it's for a verification by telephone.
I'm horrible at guessing things.
So whatever you choose, make sure it's something that you can remember.
All right. Pony.
You need to actually type it in and complete the form.
Pony is P-U-R-E. Submit. Okay. It's loading. Load. How's your day?
It's going very well, thank you.
Excellent. It said server disconnect. What does that mean?
Maybe something to do with your computer. I don't know. Can you get back into that application?
Let me try. I'm used to backing that thing up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think I lost connection altogether.
Okay, so before I can continue with your wire verification, I would need you to be able to get back into that area. Okay?
This is crazy. Why such a process?
Because
Just
it's a lot of money. Yeah, well, it is a lot of money. Wires are irrevocable, and there is an awful lot of fraud attempts these days. So we do try to do what we can to protect you and your money.
Okay.
All right. So I will keep an eye out for the update password, and as soon as we see that, we'll change it and call you back.
All right, bitch. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Son of a whore.
Hey, you. You sick of being a loser? Having no money? Woman always laughing at you? Head on over to Marvici's Madhouse.com after the show and find anything and everything Madhouse related. Get news and updates. Listen to previous episodes. Get links to follow us on our MixLR page, Twitter, Facebook, iTunes, Stitcher, and more. You can also find our Patreon page where you can lend your much-needed support to help make Marvici's Madhouse even better. We might not be able to help you stop sucking at life, but we can at least help you have some laughs in the meantime. Marvici'sMadhouse.com, your one-stop shop for the Madhouse.
This is Master Ace.
Rush Baby in the flesh.
This is Far Eye from Fear Nothing Band.
It's your man Clockwise.
This is John Effect.
This is CJ Day.
It's your boy Demolition Man.
What up, it's your boy Big Stat.
This is motherfucking Crash. You are rocking Marvici's Madhouse.
Marvici's Madhouse.
Marvici's Madhouse.
Marvici's Madhouse.
Marvici's Madhouse on Viper Radio. I hope everybody's staying lit and keeping their vibes right.
Marvici's Madhouse. Marvici's Madhouse. Marvici's Madhouse.
VIPR Viper Radio. And now, Marvici's Madhouse.
How's everyone doing tonight? Frank Marvici, Marvici's Madhouse, all that good stuff. All the same intro. Hoobly hoo blah, 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 blah. We always do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? But what is new is this awesome new layout that we have for our Twitch and all of our Twitch viewers. Got another camera. Things looking better there, you know. So, yeah. We're happy. We're good. If you notice, too, anybody that's watching on Twitch, if you look down below, I think it's my camera. Yep, my camera is a subscriber goal. We want to get that goal. We have a deadline for that goal. So everybody you know, tell everybody you know to stream or to subscribe.
Deadline.
I think it's until like the end of the year.
We'll get kicked off.
That's the big deadline, you know.
Why, we gonna get kicked off?
No, it's just a goal, man. You got to set goals. If you want to achieve stuff, you got to set goals. All right? This is why you don't have nothing nice.
Listen, Dad.
Oh, you know what? I left my goddamn gator. Oh, it's over there. Will you get that for me? I kind of can't get off the mic.
You know what? Small goals.
Oh, you want to talk, and so there's no dead air.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Listen. Hurry up.
This is bullshit.
See? You motivated yourself to get up and get a Gatorade. You know what I'm saying? Or
and it worked.
And you burnt off a couple calories.
It worked.
See? Small goals.
Totally worked.
Small goals.
Yeah, so what up to everybody on Spreaker? What up to everybody on Twitch? I think you're gonna see Twitch kind of be more of a main focus coming in the near future. Like there'll still be the audio stream, most certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just see we're going to have multiple shows on Twitch that are not going to be podcasted, probably. I don't know. Maybe. But once that happens, there's going to start being more traffic to the Twitch than there will anything else. But whatever, you know. Because, yes, we have 2 new shows coming up on Twitch. It's going to be, we got live Dungeons & Dragons, D&D 5th edition. It's going to be mad fun, all homebrewed. We're going to be doing that in the studio on Wednesday nights, and then on Thursday nights, we're going to have a complete internet, people from across the country. So it's going to be awesome. I want all you guys to tune into that. You can see that right on our Twitch page. It's going to be up on Marvici's Madhouse right now, but there's going to be a new domain coming soon. That's going to be just kind of like a way of getting to everything. You know what I mean? So, you know, Marvici's Madhouse will still have its own dedicated thing, but it'll be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a hub.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I won't be doing any D&D because
he's more than welcome.
I'm just not a geek. So.
Yeah. He wants to deny his geek side.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's all good. We eventually get you over here with elf ears on. Like, thou art thy quiver.
What?
So yeah, we got a good show, I think, I hope, lined up for you guys tonight, where we talk about stuff.
Is there any way to get like a timer on that camera up there?
Timer?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
How many minutes he's late?
Oh. I think we all know and we can inform.
We should get like a Jack Bauer 24-hour countdown.
That'd be awesome. That'd be fucking hilarious. So yeah, beyond that, I think we're gonna have Caffey and Mark give a call in later on at some point. The phone numbers are gonna be open all night, 413-241-7272. Give a call in, man. Have some fun, talk with us, harass us. I don't care if you want to call in on the debate that we're talking about, like whenever that comes up.
I'm so not a raper.
Oh Jesus!
That loud?
It scared me. Naughty. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about our first time recollecting, like coming into, like understanding that there's actually a whole government, and there's politics and politicians representing different sides, and so kind of just talking about like the first time you became aware that shit even exists. Because I remember up until a certain point, I didn't know what a Democrat was, what a Republican was, or if I heard it, I heard the name probably, but I didn't know anything beyond that. And I remember it was like a light switch. All of a sudden, bing, it's like, yeah, fuck them. And like, wait, I don't understand this. Fuck them. Wait, no. Fuck me. I don't understand this shit. So it's like, I figure we'll talk about that. We got, from there's dumbest things that presidential candidates have said, not actual presidents. Let me clarify that. But dumbest things that presidential candidates have said, and then we're gonna do a round of things not to say. And then when we come back, we'll go over break, and then when we come back, we'll do some live prank calls, have Caffeine Mark on, all that good shit.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cloud up that camera over there.
Working. It's totally working. It's weird because mine, like, the smoke's not coming over. There you go. Just smoke this bitch up.
We gonna smoke.
I wish that would suck after a while.
Huh?
Like at first it'd be cool, then after a while it's like so yeah, what up? Like I said, we up in the Twitch chat room. I got a feeling I'm not gonna be able to talk today.
Why are you fucking stuttering so much?
I don't know. We're up in the Twitch chat room. Want to come on in there and fucking talk with us and all that good stuff. Like I said, we are taking phone calls, 413-241-7272. We got my man Jimmy 2 times. What is good, Jimmy?
Shit. What's going on with y'all? Actually, you got something to promote.
Yes, promote it.
November 16th, we are holding an event at the Cabot Comedy Club in Chicopee, Mass. For a great cause. It's for NAMI, National Alliance of Mental Illness. And it's going to be in honor of my friend Nathan that passed away last year. And I would like for you guys to come out, support, have a good time, have some laughs. It's going to be a good time. There's going to be food. There's going to be T-shirts being sold. There's going to be 50-50 raffle. And all proceeds will go to NAMI, which is going to be a great cause, great night. And hopefully you guys can make it up.
That's what's up. Yeah, swish, yeah. Is where'd you what size is the spot you're doing it at?
What size is it?
Yeah.
I don't know how big it is, like square footage, but I know it's a good fair amount of people.
Yeah, so everybody better go out to that shit.
Why do you ask me like you don't know how big it is?
What spot is it again?
Cabot Comedy Club. Didn't you perform there?
Oh, that place.
Oh yeah, and
I've heard of it.
I think he's throwing a little, subliminal. Frank is also performing that night.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I think Ribeiro's definitely performing, and should be a good night
if he shows up.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. That's why I was tentative about like having him on.
Right.
He's gonna show up late and just walk in like he's gonna big league us. Like he's like, oh, look at me, I'm a fucking comedian now.
Are you serious though?
What?
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Hey, I can't talk shit because I'm not really the best at schedule. Myself, I'm always late.
You have a fucking month.
I'm always well for that. No, shit like that, no problem. I'm talking about showing up.
I'll find a replacement, anyways. I mean, it's. I'll just
you ain't gotta worry about me. Come on, man.
I'll pick somebody out of the fucking audience. So hey, he's not coming.
You got 5 minutes. Yeah, so it should be a good time.
It's gonna be a good time.
And doing it for a good cause.
Yes, sir.
In
honor of a great person.
Also, we'll be posting up the information too on our Facebooks and all that good shit, so that way you can get all the information. Because I know if you're like me, you don't remember nothing. then it all goes in one ear and out the other. It all sounded good.
Well, that's
Yeah.
It sucks pretty promoting yourself because are you gonna forget your shit on stage?
I want to ask you a question.
You gonna ask me a question?
Is your girl fart in front of you?
I don't have a girl.
All right, well, the girl you see.
I don't see a girl.
You ain't seen nobody.
Mm.
You're fucking somebody.
Mm-mm.
Really?
Single as fuck. I decided to take a mental break.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that.
No.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
I can't deal with this shit no more. I can't. I mean, I can be miserable alone, dog.
Free porn, here I come.
You know what I'm saying?
You porn, what up?
I just came to the realization that I can be bad by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
And I you know what? Save more money. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go out on a fucking date. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. I'm just single, man. I don't have to deal with that shit.
Yeah, I can't blame it.
I gotta focus. Honestly, I gotta focus on my kids, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's my main goal, anyway.
I understand, man. I understand. Okay. Gotcha. I gotta say the one thing I can give my girl credit for, because like I said, we don't have like a picture perfect relationship, but we I don't know. At least we don't bother each other with stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything, we're generally pretty gravy. Like when we argue, but for the most part, we're generally pretty gravy. You know what I mean?
The shit that I argue about with my last ex girlfriend is crazy. It's just almost unfathomable how she thinks, and I don't know. I can't. I don't want to deal with this shit, man. I don't want to deal with like drama, man. And that's all it was before. It was never a solution. It was always a problem. You know what I'm saying? Always a problem.
Right. Yeah, and you don't want to be in some shit like that.
Nah.
Was constantly. But now, when you had a girl, did she fart in front of you?
You know, I don't think one. I think I can't say this shit because she'll fucking kill me. But no, not the last girl did not fart in front of me.
That's great. My girl's got to the point where she don't give a fuck. She's like, brah. I mean, we've been together almost a decade, so like, I don't.
I've been with girls a long time. I mean, for 8 years, I've never heard her fart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God damn.
I mean, I didn't hear her fart, but when she did, I smelled that shit.
You'd be like, who you kidding?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Get the fuck out of here.
It was a dog. No, it wasn't. Motherfucker. It was yes.
Yeah.
And then I had another ex-girlfriend. I almost fucking shouted out. She didn't care. She bap, 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 bap. Just anywhere.
That's see, now you got to have some class about it if you're a woman. If you're at home, there's no big deal to me. Like if we've been together for that long,
just at home. Well, go ahead.
Well, because we've been. I've been to the point where I've gotten up in the morning, just like, I'm like, So I can't be hypocritical.
Right.
I'm not expecting her to run in the bathroom.
But you're a dude though. There's a certain level of sexiness that kind of you lose points for me.
Listen,
like
after I've watched you spit my kid out, you know what I mean? Like I watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like I'll never there's nothing now about her that won't gross me out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like unless she just did some over the top horrible shit. Like puked in a cup and drank it.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that'd be like, what the fuck? Oh, look who arrived. He's here. Oh, look at that. How's he look on the camera? That's pretty much right. Set on, yeah. Do you see the new camera set up? No? Oh.
No. That's my camera, dickhead. My camera.
We finally got, you got to deal with that there.
Looks really mad.
You gotta be assertive.
That face.
Yeah, dude, she plays it so well.
Got the whole world in her hand.
I can't do it no more, dude. I'm like spazzing out, like, you know what I mean?
What?
I'm just like, whenever my daughter, like, she some things she wants to be super independent with, and there's other things she refuses to be independent with. And
sounds like a woman.
Yeah, already. And she's 4. Already, god damn it.
That's nuts.
Why couldn't she just play baseball and wear flannel?
like I'm having an issue now with my daughters. I don't know if it's better to be like the super overprotective. Like Lily is like afraid to talk about boys at all or any guy in a class.
Yeah.
There's like this kid John. I can't remember what his name is. He had like 2 first names, but like I keep making fun of him. But I guess like he did the thing like where they were like playing and like he like high-fived her and like too slow type thing.
Right.
And then I was like, dude, I'll kill him. Like, and she's just like, so I don't know if I want to keep going with that. Like, she's afraid of boys. She'll even say, I can't even date a guy till I'm 24. Like, I don't know if that's going to push her too far one way. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
nah, I would just
keep going with the kill and murder.
I would just let her know. He fucks with you, or you get somebody that whatever. I'm fucking him up.
Yeah, she knows.
It's done. But yeah, you don't want to scare her, Les.
A quick question. Did you notice how? You notice how we got like a souped up? Notice how once we get into D&D, we got a souped up camera set up. It's like, oh, D&D is a big deal now. We need it.
No, there's just no way I could do it with 2 cameras. There's no way I could get everybody on. You know what I mean? Yeah. In reality, I thought that one was gonna be better, but I don't know if I like it better. It's just good enough. Everything is good enough. See, the problem is you can get some wicked expensive cameras, but for live stream, it's only going to let us do 720.
Yeah, but I'm always going to make it look good, so it don't matter.
To blind people.
Yeah.
And he got his one shitty joke off.
So anyways, we were talking about, with this whole like Eminem shit and fucking, him spitting all that good shit on BET.
The rebuttals are horrible.
And
I didn't see any.
it's just like politics have stayed like an all-time high topic for a while now.
We're going like 2 years.
Well, you remember when like until shit was brought up, like most motherfuckers didn't talk about it. Like now it's on people's minds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that just tells you it tells you what direction the country's going right there in and by itself.
With the Eminem shit, you could tell right away, like, there's a difference between not liking what he did and have different views than being a complete 100% Trump supporter, because you could tell the differences in a post, because usually the people who like are diehard Trump supporters and so far right, like they went above and beyond. Like someone said, how can he be against, which Eminem didn't even say he was like for gun reform. He didn't. He just mocked the president. He's for paying attention to NFL when she should be talking about gun reform after Nevada. That's all he said. And people were saying stupid shit, like some of them were so bad, like how can he be against building a wall when he has a wall around his mansion to keep people out? Like, wait, what?
I know.
How can he be for guns? How can he be against guns when his security have guns? Like, what?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Like, you're a Trump supporter. Like, you're trying way too hard.
But it's not only that too. Who said that you can't make money, like come from nothing and make something of yourself and cop shit? So you're saying like now I gotta feel like self-conscious if I were to ever come into money?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can keep my like come from the hood like mentality or image, I should say.
Not us, me.
Yeah, I know it's all about him.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
We'll
address that on the break with punches.
Yes.
Freaking, I think what stresses me out the most about like the political landscape and the way it is it's like everyone got really stupid, and I'm not just talking the right. I'm talking the far right and the far left. Everyone got really stupid and simplified everything, and then it is what it is. Like there's no budging. No. Like you know what I mean? Like. It boggles my mind how simple things are. Like, it's like if you are for gun reform, if you think there's a problem where they should strengthen the laws, it means you don't want anyone to have no guns.
Right.
And there's no in between.
Right.
You can't be like, I think people should be able to have guns, people should be able to have concealed. I think we should just tighten up our law. You can't be that.
No, you got to draw the line in the sand.
Yeah.
And it's like all issues.
It's one or other. Yeah. Like, it's insane. It's like, I don't know. I guess it's hard because I stay in that gray area with everything.
I'm totally in the gray
you're
area.
like me too with that. No. Where like I'm in that gray area where I think everyone should have guns. I think you should have a right to guns, but I think you shouldn't be having big trade shows with guns. You just shouldn't. You shouldn't. There's.
I think. Firearm.
Me working in the gun industry, like, trade shows are how they market the new products coming out and shit.
Yeah.
I mean that's the only way you can really get hands on, especially like if you are thinking about getting an LTC or getting a gun license is the only place you can really check a gun out without.
Agree. You see, that's fine. I think they should tidy up. I think it's okay to have them gun shows so you can go look at guns. I think there should be a policy where you can't buy them there because that's when the shady shit comes in. And it's even if their intent isn't to have shady shit happen, the fact is shady shit happens. Like
I think there should be a psych eval.
My cousin.
Nobody should have a problem with that.
There is.
You know what I mean?
If you have a history of depression, mental illness, or anything like that, I think there's in Massachusetts, anyways.
It depends on the
state. You can't
Yeah.
have a gun. You can never get
even
one.
Even in Massachusetts, if you end up going to for drugs, which is crazy to me, if you end up going through rehab for drugs or you get on a Suboxone program, you cannot hold a gun in Massachusetts. But this is the issue.
Like ever or while you?
No, just in general, you can't.
Ever.
No. Or like if you go to Alcoholics Anonymous and you go to recovery, you can't. See, but that's because Massachusetts is strict, and we don't have an overwhelming gun problem here. We really don't.
You know why? Because there's it's the hardest, the strictest state, one of the strictest states to get a gun in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're right. There's not really that much gun problems here, but like in somewhere like in California. You know what I'm saying? Like that's because nobody's gonna import guns to Massachusetts.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna import to California. They're gonna import.
Not only that too, you gotta look at it as there's not like crazy gun problems here, but we still have them. And how do we stack up per capita against someone like Texas?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That has like very loose laws and low homicide by firearm.
Well, believe it or not, I know it sounds tacky, but once you go out west, they're still kind of in that cowboy syndrome. Like, you know what I mean? You go to California, even though they're strict on gun laws, it's a fucking kind of blood crip Wild West. Like, everyone has illegal guns. Like, and I hate that argument when people say, well, bad guys aren't going to listen to laws. You're right, but like, it's one thing the bad guys who carry a gun because they're doing a bunch of bad shit. And the bad shit does happen. The sketchier shit is how you have a lot of these kids that somehow could get their hands on guns going into a school. That's crazy. And I don't think you should ban guns.
That unfortunately is not going to stop.
Yeah, well,
that's never going to stop.
That's not going to stop. But I think you have a bigger issue. I think the biggest issue to me personally is that somehow they allowed shit like a bump stock, like how they allow shit like that to happen. Like
so loose. It's like that. It's like a gray area for them.
Yeah, exactly. And of course it's gonna get banned right away. Like that's
and it shouldn't. But there's another issue too. There's triggers out there that can simulate being automatic.
Yeah.
Like
the
trigger that you press forward, press back, press forward, press back, and it'll shoot both times.
There's a chip too that goes on the end of handheld guns and
you
know what I mean, just dumps the clips.
But
that shit's crazy.
That's the issue.
Dangerous
too. If you keep it down to hunting guns and shotguns and pistols and shit like that, then you're gonna have issues. Shit is gonna pop off. One guy's gonna be super trained to be able to do a bunch of shit, but you can't have something like Vegas or some of these mass shootings where people have like AR-15s. That's just, you can't. There's no need for that. You really don't need that. You shouldn't be defending that gun. You don't need it
on a general basis. You don't need that gun.
No.
But
AR-15. I think that they don't make them.
They don't make them.
They don't make them that way. I mean,
they
are customized. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the customer buys it, they'll customize it with a bump stock. They'll customize it with that trigger to make it like to have a 3 or 4 shot burst.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and it's not. We don't pump them out like that.
Right.
If the Weston doesn't, and we don't. You know what I'm saying? Like when I built the guns there, I used to build the MSRs there. If somebody did order something from out of country. Like Mexico ordered machine guns. They ordered the MSR that was automatic.
No.
We kept them triggers locked up in a safe somewhere.
Gotcha.
You know, it wasn't just we didn't make them there. We actually had them made somewhere else and brought here.
I think I think the other biggest issue with it isn't so much guns, because you do have states that have good gun laws and you have bad ones. It's like I remember my cousin Steve. He's a felon, like so is everyone in my family. And I remember when we were younger, when he was like 24, he did a road trip to Colorado. He had a Land Cruiser. They went off roading. Long story short, he ended up at like a gun trade show and came back with a Desert Eagle 4.5 and like 2 guns. He literally. Bought all he had to do was have ID that he was over 18, and like he literally came back with that shit. Like you can't do that in mass. The biggest issue is we have a mental health problem and we don't treat it. You have these people that don't get any treatment. You have all that shit, so we keep ducking that. And then the biggest issue.
The problem is, how do you identify it though?
Because
this last guy didn't act like really. I mean, maybe he was a little bit of a recluse and shit and eccentric, but
some
he didn't show any other signs.
You gotta separate the conversations, though.
Do you know how many crazy ass fucking people I see in general that, if they really wanted to, can somehow get their hands on something?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, that's I could see that. Like when there's that random dude walking down the street and you're just walking by him, he's just like, I turned it off. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think you got to separate the issues because no matter what, if a rich guy like that wants to fucking do what he did, he's going to do it. You can't really stop it. That's so hard. It's so hard to stop the mass shootings. I think you got to look at the other picture, which people ignore. Like, people ignore Chicago. We're talking about that big massacre. Chicago's a fucking mess.
Right.
And that's more of a system.
That's got strict
That's a
gun laws.
Yeah, but that's a system fucked up. That has nothing to do with gun laws. That has to do with a bunch of people getting ignored. No outs for half.
Oh, yeah,
of
it
people.
stems from somewhere. It's not just because they have strict gun control. Yeah.
I hate when Republicans do that. They'll post them. They're like, "Oh, Chicago has the worst gun rules. Look how they are." Well, that has nothing to do with it. That has to do
it's
with
a lot deeper.
That place is torn. No one can get fucking jobs.
Education sucks. It's the whole
that's
thing.
what I'm talking about. That gray area. Everyone wants it. Oh, well, they're not allowed guns, and look how horrible they are, and they want to put them together. Well, you're missing the whole middle point.
See, a lot of places, man, just especially like in the Midwest, like after we've stopped like becoming the manufacturing fucking capital, you notice how like the Midwest, a lot of the more populated areas kind of fell apart. With Detroit and all that good shit, you know what I mean? Once GM moved out or whatever. No, actually, I think GM's still there, but
once they started collapsing, they had all the major layoffs.
It's like everything in that region just got fucked.
They went to them robots and shit. They went to machines and started laying people off.
Started shipping shit also
so
over.
many people moved there to live there just because of them jobs. And then once you take them jobs out, look at Detroit. What's over?
You got nothing.
Yeah, and that shit just breeds violence. No matter where you are, what city, what
state,
state,
you got people that can't get out and need to eat. You know, where they're going to do whatever they can and develop a fuck you mentality.
And we're promoting guns, and you got a gun with a cop.
Oh, that's because I'm the boss.
It's like it's like you constantly want to take a sip of your coffee, but don't want to shoot off your face at the same time.
That's why you do it from the side. You know what I mean? You end up dumping it on yourself.
What did you think of the Eminem rap thing? Overall?
I thought the freestyle itself was whack.
I didn't think it was that good. I didn't either.
But
it served the purpose, though.
But it was the way
I give him balls for at least using his platform to put it out there.
Well, that's the other issue with that, though, is he's rapped so much times about Donald Trump and so much political shit, and no one talks about it because it's some sly way, some slick way, I think he did it the way he wanted.
I think they got tired of talking about Eminem saying shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think the general populace.
But I also think if you would have done it wicked slick with intricate bars and all that shit, we would have never talked about it. He made it really simple so retarded rednecks understand that he was saying fuck Trump.
Yeah. You didn't take it too far, like as far as technicality or.
Can't believe
he wanted to be heard by the masses. That's what he didn't want just his demographic to hear it. He wanted everybody to hear it.
That was more about what he was saying than the rhyme itself.
Exactly. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, because like you said, I wasn't a big fan of it. I didn't think it was that great.
But I give him credit for saying it. The problem is like
if you think about it, so he killed like BET ciphers before, like
he's killed them, so it's not.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
And he considers himself a real rhyme sayer, you know, what I mean? A real wordsmith. But the only thing I see is like you have someone that could potentially have murdered it into that scenario, but because he didn't. Everybody, politicians, news people, like everybody, like I seen an actual news dude like breaking down the rhymes and like and what he's talking about. I'm like, did you call him at home and like ask him what this line meant? I'm like,
and what's crazy is they went so intricate about it. Imagine if he really did say some shit, no one would have had a fucking clue. Like they were breaking down the Fantastic Four. I'm like, that was the easiest thing to understand, and they're breaking it down on CNN because the thing is orange. Like what?
It was almost so.
Yeah, if you could have done it intricate, it would have got lost.
Yeah. But you're exactly right. If you're too technical, that shit goes right over heads. Nobody catches it. Everybody misses it, and it would have just became another cipher.
I feel like America's in the process of losing freedom of speech. I'm being 100% honest with that.
You know what? I'm gonna say. I would worry about something like that, but if you look back to like the early 1900s and whatnot, when you would actually get publicly executed pretty much if you said the wrong thing.
But you
know what I'm saying? And we still kind of broke through with it. So I think they can try it.
You're still getting publicly executed. It is really crazy.
But now more people can also defend, attack and defend. You know what I'm saying?
If you really simplify it like they do, if you really want to simplify the whole scenario, you have Eminem, who is an artist, who's always been political, always says it, decide to do something political because he clearly disagrees with Trump and what Trump's doing. and then he completely is getting murdered and told that he shouldn't have a right to talk. Just like these players are being told that they should not be.
Oh yeah. But the crazy thing is like the people, because of social media and shit, have a voice though.
Yeah.
And you get to a certain point where you kind of have to go with the masses on something, or like at least it's heard and it becomes that big of a debate. My problem is that I'm not a Trump supporter and I see all the stupid shit he does on a regular basis, but I also don't want to only be shoved negative shit down my throat. Like, what he has to have done some good, because at least the stock market's doing pretty good. And you can say that's his choices or not. You can say that's from Obama. I'd like to see your proof on that if you think that's because of the plans he set in place. But it is kind of booming right now. There's other things, decisions he's making on a day-to-day.
Think about it. I mean, you're not gonna see results right away.
Yeah, right. So we don't really know what it's
called. He could be doing some positive shit that we're not hearing about. I have no clue.
What he does, what he's doing is entering free enterprise, which he's not supposed to do. He's slaughtering.
He's entering free enterprise for his own benefit, but he's not making any
can't
changes.
Do that as a president.
I know you can't do that, but he's not doing anything that's like, as of right now, that's fucking somebody over or changing it for everybody. He's just reaping some benefits.
I get what you're saying, because I'm like I said, I've always been diehard. I've always been diehard independent, and I usually lean to the right. If anyway, I'm trying to look for something good that he's doing, and there's been a couple times where I'm like, okay, this might be good, but I really can't find anything, and I ask Trump people like, well, what is he doing that's good?
He doesn't have that much power to fuck up shit in reality, because it can just get stopped right at the Senate or however that shit goes. But you get to a certain point where it's just like, I'm always force-fed all this negativity. Like, at least give me something to counterbalance the, he's got to be doing something, because he hasn't gotten impeached yet.
It's hard. Because first of all, it's really hard to impeach someone.
He's skirting on that fucking
Second
level.
of all, like the issue, that's the other issue. It is crazy that it is the same shit like with Obama. Like, I wasn't the biggest Obama fan, and at the end, you can look it up. They fluffed numbers to make our economy look better than it was. And Obama did this. They fluffed everything. They ignored certain numbers. They did it weird. Like our unemployment rate was supposed to be at an all-time low under Obama, but it really isn't, because like, it's crazy. If you make more than $20 a week, you're not considered unemployed. Like, so shit isn't like, so the numbers are skewed. But what's annoying is Trump sat there and said that same shit I'm saying, and it was true. That shit was a fact. And now it's not even into what Trump is fixed, and he's claiming that it's fixed when it's really not, because it's the same fucked up, skewed numbers that aren't real, and he's just basically stealing what Obama's numbers were. And the only
most of his success is residue from Obama's.
Yeah, and the only reason our stock market has gone up is because he killed all these EPA fucking rulings. So the idea is that America's gonna grow because there's no more regulations.
It's not robust at all, man.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah, there's not really. So
well, and I can attest to that to a degree, because the car business isn't necessarily booming right now. We hit a high in 2015, but
it wasn't. I mean, that was intimate, because like with all the
you're gonna have to plateau or go down at some point, like with markets, because we hit an all-time high in 15. So you kind of have no choice but to go down once you hit the top.
But like that industry was gonna go down anyways, with all the robotics and shit like that. And there's other jobs that are in danger.
I'm talking about sales.
I'm
not really talking about manufacturing.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, I mean, you're gonna lose a lot of business because of the bad publicity you're getting from it too. You know what I'm saying? That counts a lot.
Well, if shit is like looking like it's going in a negative direction, people will pull their money in and won't spend.
There's too much competition, and besides, we don't make a great car. You know what I'm saying? So what's it gonna do?
That's why I don't sell them.
Right, but they're gonna go overseas, get a Toyota if there's some bad.
But you got to keep in mind though, Toyota and all these places have made companies here in America. Now it's Toyota of North America. And shit like that.
Or Lexus, because Lexus is American.
It's Toyota.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's American built.
I think they make them. They have a plant here, but it's still sold. Lexuses are still sold across the country.
No, I know they're sold across the country, but what happened was when there was a big push of all the Japanese cars, they all decided to make American counterparts, because that would help make them Americanized, and it would make them have an American brand. It's like Honda has Acura, and I believe I'm not 100%. Acuras are made in America, but they're still made by, or parts are made in Japan, but they're assembled. Acuras are technically American.
A lot of Toyotas are too, though. Like Volkswagen, Honda.
and
They
I know-
all have plants here in America.
Yeah, I know. And Lexus is supposed to be Toyota's American
Yeah, but
counterpart.
that's not,
I don't
that's
think
for more of their cost too, though. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, most certainly.
Yeah.
They're bringing all the parts, all the
Yeah.
vendors and
Yeah.
shit,
and,
like
and
right
it
on
helps
site.
them to say that they're giving back to America.
Well, exactly. They're creating
'Cause
American
every
jobs.
single one of them has another one. Infinity is, I think, Mitsubishi. They're all alter egos.
Yeah, they're all they yeah. For the most part, every brand is owned by another brand.
Yeah.
You know, Lamborghini,
Just the high-end,
Ducati, all
yeah.
that shit's all Volkswagen. Audi, they own them too. It's just crazy. Gotcha. But yeah, I mean, I just remember when I was young, when I wouldn't pay attention to that shit, and I think the first time I really like, besides just knowing that there's what their names are and the fact that they're debating, you know, saying all the shit I had no clue about, I would say the election with Bush and Gore was the first time I really paid attention. You know, like really paid attention, like actually listened to the issues and shit. And that's when Gore pretty much got robbed. And I could say
they cheated and he
at
won
that-
Florida, but didn't win Florida.
Now at that time, before I understood politics
And
better,
then Jeb Bush was his brother down there.
yeah, they were like on the airplane, like
Yeah.
he's going to win Florida.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were. I remember watching that shit, and at that time, it was what 1999, going into 2000, whatever. I was so left, it wasn't even funny.
Were you?
So left, dude.
I started off the opposite. I was so right. I grew up with my family owned ABC Glass and stuff like that, and my mom was left, I believe. My stepdad was right, and that's what I grew up with. I grew up from like that influence. So when I was younger, I was always like right wing. And then I started becoming left wing when I started getting older and had my own thoughts. I was like, yeah, fucking for the people. Like,
See,
fuck
I've,
like
I've
the fat
definitely
woman.
meshed more and like settled in the middle.
Yeah, I
'Cause
did the
I'm-
opposite of what you
I'm
probably
all
should.
I'm all about conservative politics, but I'm talking about like shrinking government, and just keeping departments that are necessary, and make sure the only federal thing that I'm cool with involvement on a state level is just making sure a bare minimum is set for education, for healthcare, all that good shit. Otherwise than that, all these departments, all these different things, this is that and military, of course, but are the reason why we need so much taxes and shit. And in reality, it puts the states in debt to the federal government, because the federal government, you know, starts having to loan them more money and shit like that. But
And that's what they're trying to avoid now.
It's like, you know what I'm saying though. It's like one of those big things, like big vicious cycles. And so that's the only thing. I'm for a limited government in a sense that like we don't need all these departments open, but also each state does have to be held responsible of maintaining a bare minimum level.
Yeah, they have to be self-sufficient to
Yeah.
a point. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think Trump's doing, but he's doing a horrible job at really kind of like pushing that issue. You know what I'm saying?
Or yeah, but now keep in mind though, is it really all his fault, or is it what the media is pushing?
Oh, that most
You know what I
definitely. I don't
mean?
listen to the media
But,
anymore, man.
yeah,
You know?
that's the thing.
There's a lot of underlying issues that you gotta think about. Like,
Yeah, it's real easy. CNN is left, Fox is right, the other ones fall in somewhere in the middle. But it's not that hard to figure out what the truth is. But he's
Generally speaking.
generally speaking, it's not hard. But the worst is that they're not
They
even.
watch like shit like
everyone-
C-SPAN.
if you really watch the news, you see it coming months
Yeah.
before it happens. Like
Right.
you can see it coming. And it's
You
like,
can and when you can feel what like I would like to watch CNN. I feel over all of them. I watch it probably daily. Actually, daily. Out of all of them, I know CNN is left wing, and I know that you can tell. I can feel when they're pushing their shit. I can
Right.
feel when they're doing it. You know what I mean? But it's easy to ignore. But I think for the most part, they have the right shit. It's Fox I can't deal with.
Yeah.
Fox be saying some. We're talking like, and that's not. And you could deal with they're right leaning, but they be saying some fucking outrageous
Which is it's
shit.
crazy too, because Fox as a station always seemed to be more like towards like they're putting on like A Living Color and stuff like
Yeah.
that, like all those shows that were, I guess maybe it was just all a scheme in the end of the day to get the African American fucking viewer, you know what I mean? But it ended up turning into a different scenario. Like,
Dude, they're really bad, man. Like really fucking bad. It's fucking insane. Like, and then sometimes CNN gets like that too. But CNN's the easiest because it's like you could tell they're like they hate Trump, and you could tell like the way they lean and shit. But for the most part, it's pretty somewhat accurate.
I usually check out BBC America,
BBC, that's pretty good too.
Al
yeah.
Jazeera,
Yeah.
or whatever America.
But Al Jazeera is owned by Fox. Same guy.
Is it really?
It's a Saudi and Rupert Murdoch. They own both of them.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
and
see,
then from there, Reuters.
You can't have
Reuters,
Fox
too.
News backed by a Saudi Arabian fucking, you know what I mean? You can't do that and then expect it to be.
In a sense, it's like hypocrisy.
Yeah.
I read The Onion.
There you go.
The Onion's wicked accurate.
Yeah. I'm on the chive.
Dude,
Travis
you know what the
Marshall.
worst
Penny
news
saver
is?
too.
You know what the worst news is? Everyone talks about, oh, what do you put on the TV and watch the fake news? And then they do something like, you ever, like the Conservative Tribute or something like that? Like, it makes me sick reading that shit. Like, it's like, are you, like, you can't believe that someone is so stupid to believe this. And people will post shit, and I'll be like, did you fucking read the article before you post it?
Not only that, too, on those sites like that, if you scroll down to the bottom, it says, we own all the satirical rights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it says it. Like, I remember the dude I work with, he's like, oh, this guy got kicked out because he ate too much at a buffet. And, like, and then he went on to this other article, and I'm, like, looking, I'm like, I remember that, seeing that from somewhere. And then he clicked on something else, and I'm like, dude, this is a satire.
Girl
like,
hit
not real shit.
baby in her vagina. Like, what?
But no, before I kind of cleared that up and had him scroll down to show him, he was all in it. He's like, look at this shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, that's not real, man.
He's on Facebook, right?
It's like, dude, the worst.
Facebook?
No, he was on some site,
People
an actual
believe that
site.
shit. Like with that Nevada shit, there was someone posted some shit. And I'm like, I had to read it, and it's Antifa backed the shooter from Nevada, and Hillary Clinton and Obama didn't want to speak, but now he's gonna speak, and it was just all so fucking hearsay bullshit, and people are like, see, knew Obama was by it. What? Like I can't.
You know what? I still find it funny that people like when Trump really fucks up, they deflect towards
Hillary. That's all you can do.
Obama. I'm like, dude, he's
all
not
you
even
can do
in
is
fucking
deflect.
office anymore. What the fuck, dude?
I don't think I ended up posting it, but I said something to a friend the other day when they were talking about how everyone was bitching at work on our lunch. They're like, how it's so hard to get through Facebook. It's so hard to talk with people, and you can't talk with people with politics because I go, it's really simple. There's two ways to find out. I learned with the liberals. I go, if you're talking anything race, you just ask them if white people can be racist. And if they say no, it's power plus prejudice, and that's when you could just shut it down.
Yeah.
They're so far right. They're going to, And the other question is, if you talk to someone about Obama and you criticize Obama and they say, well, Bush, I go, just stop. You're not going to go anywhere. I go, Trump, the minute you start, if you talk with someone about Trump and all you hear about is Hillary and Obama, then you're not getting anywhere. It's not going to be fact-based, and it's just going to be propaganda.
Do all your girls fart in front of you?
No.
No,
why?
No, really? Yeah.
What was it? That was so random. You smoke too much weed?
I don't want no body boy
something we were
shit.
talking
You know
about
what I mean?
I feel it.
I laughed because it was random. You know what I'm saying?
What were you guys talking about?
We were talking about girls farting. In front
Oh, if they fart in front of you?
Yeah.
Well, I've been with my girl for I was telling him 10 years, so it's a little bit different of a level now.
Some girls will.
Are we regressing right now? Because we had a pretty good conversation.
Yeah, he's so high, he just goes right to the girls farting.
No,
One of my ex-girlfriends used to just bomb, and I wouldn't hear it, but I would smell it, and I go, it's like nasty. It's like a dead fucking gerbil finally fell out of your ass. Like, it's just so gross.
Like it's been festering in
Yeah,
there.
like rotten Parmesan cheese if it could get any worse.
It's like that back corner that you haven't like moved the milk carton from in a while, and there's like some kind of leftover in there. Yo, tell me how stupid people are, right? So we got a fridge at my job, and people leave their shit in there, maybe get it the next day after. Sometimes shit gets left in there for a little bit longer and it starts fucking stinking. It happens. Mm-hmm. So it got to a point where it was really bad, and we're supposed to have a fucking meeting. That's like our conference room.
For
you
that?
know what I mean? No, just in general, our typical Saturday or Monday meeting. Yep. And the shit was so bad. Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I can't stand it no more. So I grab a barrel. I open up the fridge. I'm like lifting shit out of there, and I'm like, dude, Jordan, how fucking? I'm looking at this can of like, what was it? The tinfoil thing of Chinese food with the clear top, so you can just see how long this shit's been in there. It made its own Chinese food. That's how long that shit's been in there. And I'm like, dude, why would you keep these? Like, it's not mine. I turned it over and it has his name written on it. I'm like, no. And then he's like, and then there's a bag in there. He's like, oh, if you see some lettuce and some rotisserie chicken, that's been in there for a while too. That's mine.
I'm like, knew what was in there.
Yeah.
Knew what was in there.
I'm like, dude, not only that, why would you rat yourself out? Right. You know what I mean? You pull out, I'm like, I don't know who that shit is. I don't even like rotisserie chicken. Next fucking 2 days later, I'm like scarfing some chicken. But I'm just like, so I took the bag, and when I was done, I went all the way up to his car, and I opened his door, and I put it in his passenger seat, and I closed the door and just let it fester.
That's fucked up. Was it hot?
I tied the bag up, though.
Not to bring it back real quick, but we were talking about it. Exactly like people who have a stupid opinion that's so fucking stupid, but everyone just goes with it. The thing they're saying right now is how the rap community used to love Trump because they mentioned his name like 50 times, and now all of a sudden they hate him. Or whatever it is. What do you mean? Just because like that's the stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard. Just because they mention his name, it means the rap community loved him. Like, and it goes. That's the thing. I saw one person say it, and it just keeps going. The news anchors are talking about it. Fox was talking about
They're
it.
saying his name now. Do they love him? No. I mean, it was just.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's such
It
a
was a
simple
word and a
conversation.
thing to
like,
rhyme about.
Like, yeah, they're like Donald Trump rich. Like, you know what I mean? My name's up on a building like Donald Trump. Like, that's it. No one's like, oh, but they all ran with it. And I saw it on Fox News today. Fucking dude, Fox News was talking about how they used to rap used to love Trump. Like,
I know.
That's so stupid. It's so fucking
Do you remember
stupid.
the Trump board game?
No.
No.
Oh my God, it was actually pretty good.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Trump was on a Wu-Tang thing, single or some shit.
Oh, was he?
We got great raps.
No, he was.
We got hair.
Dude,
it's
he's been
enormous, tremendous hair.
I think
he's been in the WWE.
Yeah. He dropped $1 million on the audience. He dropped $1 million fucking dollars on
You
the
think it was
audience.
all real?
$1 bills. Well, that's what I heard. I mean, that's
Dude, he's so
live.
He's so egotistical.
He
in a show
fucking
up.
did that.
Yeah.
Do you know that? Well, that's what I heard.
Dude, it was live, man. He dropped money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sure a bunch of people have been like, "Shit, this sucks." You know?
Yeah. He's like, this is what my grandfather borrowed. My father let me borrow.
Dude, like that, and that's my point exactly. Like, and then they just run with it. Now every Republican is like, well, the hip hop community used to love Trump. Now they hate him all of a sudden. No, they never loved him. Like, and you can't even.
Why
have
would
that-
they love Trump?
Yeah, because they mentioned his name 68 times.
Trump didn't put out records or nothing. Like, didn't try to.
They actually mention hoes and bitches and crackheads like so many times in rap songs. It means they love him.
What?
Like, what the fuck?
Well, that
There
was
was a
on the other
video
hand.
out there too of Trump saying something about Eminem. Like it was like a fake little Eminem going for president.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was Trump endorsing Eminem.
He's like, I know winners.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
endorse winners. I
Yeah,
endorse
yeah.
Eminem. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. So like, what's he gonna like? It's hilarious.
That's great.
Fucking dude, this world sucks.
Yeah.
I shouldn't keep making babies and having them in
Well,
this world.
well, you know the fucked up part is I'm not the type to take myself out of it, so I kind of just got to deal with it. You
oh
know?
my god, look how close I am in a video now. This is creepy.
Here, before we go to a
I'm gonna have
break.
to like actually shower before I come.
You see the dirt on your neck?
Why I didn't.
I like the cameras. They're not nicer. See, we need more. See what Dungeons and Dragons gets the real show.
Let me see. What time is it? 9:50. Yeah. So, you know, even though they can probably make a whole thing about Trump, you know, he's got to be on a list of people saying, politicians saying dumb shit. Of course, I had to look.
You saw what I did with the mouse?
Did you know Carson said, "Prison turns you gay"?
Who said that?
Ben Carson.
That
Yeah.
dude's weird. For
He's-
such a smart dude who's supposed to be really genius, like he's just weird.
He said a lot of people who go into prison straight when they come out, they're gay.
Thank God we didn't get him. Wait, maybe actually I might take that. I'd still take that over Trump. Right oh yeah.
Hillary Clinton. The Benghazi probe is the longest in congressional history.
I get what they're doing with that, but it wasn't that good.
No. Let me see. 7. O'Malley. Assad messed up invading Syria. That's kind of a fucked up. It's kind of a fucked up thing to imply. Let me see here. Bush. The federal government doesn't deport criminals.
Wait, what?
That was Jeb Bush.
They're kind of a stupid family, I hate to say it. Except for the father. The father was really creepy and smart.
Yo, that's the thing. Like, it almost.
Because he ran
you
the
can-
CIA and shit.
You can. Well, yeah. A lot of people don't know that he was the head of the CIA for a long time, and he was like over in the Middle East, and like that's what like all those relationships made to kind of like outdo Russia and getting control or like on the side allies with the Middle East cats.
Yeah.
Russia pretty much took it all over, and we were trying to like change regimes and shit to get them all on our side, to get all the oil and shit out of there, and have them using our dollar for the trade standard and shit. And once they go so far with like say they put Saddam in as president of Iraq to go after Iran, who I think they've already were fucking with prior to, and a deal went sour. So they're like, all right, Saddam, you can be the fucking king president of Iraq here. You just have to go to war with Iran. And then all of a sudden Saddam at one point is like, fuck you, dude. I'm not doing this shit no more for you. Then we're like, all right, Kuwait, listen. And it's just been like moving from one country to the fucking next. And it all started with that motherfucker.
Yeah.
This is another thing I say to people too, like with politics, it's crazy. And you could sit here and say Trump used his influence, and got his own fucking money out of the market or whatever he did with his family, still being involved in business and all that good shit, right? But if you look at Bush was the head spokesman for the Carlyle Group, Senior, while Junior was president,
which would make money off wars.
And he would go
Halliburton.
Now think
he
about
had
this.
Stock
though.
and he had the contract to rebuild.
Right.
You know
So
what I'm
think
saying?
about this as a weapons contractor, though, right?
Yeah.
Your head spokesman is Bush Senior, while his son is in office, right? I'm pretty positive those timelines check out, right?
They
And
definitely did. And the vice president, Dick Cheney, was a big part of
Yeah.
so you got this weapons contractor that makes money off of selling weapons, right? What happens when a country buys so many and doesn't go to war? They get to a point where they don't need to buy them no more.
Right.
Exactly.
They've stockpiled
There's
enough.
no war. There's no job. Yeah. And you know what's amazing?
Yet again, we've made business out of things.
You know what's amazing? If same people would be like, Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton have the Clinton Foundation and it's crooked. Well, at least they ain't starting wars to get paid. Like,
Well,
I mean, you're talking two different things here.
not to say that they didn't have their hands in dirty shit
Oh,
either.
yeah, definitely. I'm not saying that either, but I'm saying you're talking oranges to apples.
Well, the 90s was like that period before shit hit the fan. Like it was bubbling because Clinton wasn't by far the best president. He wrote in. There's a lot of shit that Bush Senior put in place before he got in there, and he helped cultivate a lot of shit as it was going.
Bush Senior wasn't a bad president actually at all.
No, but now Clinton was successful in keeping that shit going. I mean, he got us in a good position. But you can't say he did it all by himself. My point is that they had little things going on in Bosnia and all these other places. It just wasn't all out like, hoorah, we're going to Iraq, strap your boots up, let's go, put on your M16.
Yeah, well, it wasn't killing a lot of our people, and it wasn't making us broke.
Well, it's funny, too. Bush Sr. had the Gulf War.
Yeah.
Right? During his presidency.
It was a couple wars.
And then Junior goes back in there.
Yeah.
Well, no, he had no choice, though. I mean, like,
who didn't have no choice?
He totally had choice.
Bush Jr. had no choice.
You talking about W or the?
Well, they both had choices.
The younger Bush.
We
didn't have to go into Iraq.
Yeah, we went.
Every politician agrees that was the biggest mistake ever. We completely destabilized.
I want to hear what he's trying to say first.
I mean, okay, so where are we gonna attack?
Afghanistan.
For who though?
For Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, but dude, that's not a country. That guy doesn't represent.
Yeah, but
he's in the country.
Yeah, but he doesn't represent a country.
Okay.
Yeah.
We went to war with another government.
Well, this is the
We
issue.
should've.
This is the issue. So you have a bunch of
because he was harboring a fucking criminal.
Yes.
And they knew they were there.
Hold on a second.
You know what?
I'm pretty sure they knew with all the technology
You're
that he was
both
there.
right, but you're both right. You both can be right, and you both are. He's right. What you call it? Al Qaeda definitely hit a fucking. They were destroying, and they were actually doing a lot of terror attacks around the world. They finally did 9/11. You have to go against them. We automatically deployed right away to Afghanistan because that's where most of them were. That's a war you kind of have to fight, and that's what.
But the Afghanistan government,
the Iraq thing was kind of a little bit
working.
like, yeah, we're gonna get there too.
The Afghani government though was working with us on that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Iraq. Supposedly they did.
Yeah.
I mean, mind you, not to say they didn't cock block shit or this, that, and the other thing, because you think all these terrorist attacks also like there's no American possible involvement.
Oh no,
in this shit
I'm
also?
not saying that.
You know what I'm saying?
But to the public eye, to the normal Joe, when that shit happened, it felt like a fucking terror attack.
Yeah.
So he went with
certainly.
it. He went with it,
certainly.
and then the conspiracies came out where America may have did this shit.
But they went to war with Iraq because of weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah.
That was the reason.
Just to get
and they
the
never
stiffer
found
laws on fucking phone taps, all that shit. Now they can listen to everything we say because of that act of terrorism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
and they
saying?
have bases more all over the Middle East than ever.
Now,
they can immobilize,
basically,
or at least
the whole,
troops, I should say.
The whole fucking gist of that whole thing was to make America more secure. Now, because shit was going down. Shit was going down like every.
Yeah, but my whole
If
point
you
is
believe the
Iraq had
conspiracy
nothing to do
theory-
with that.
Yeah, well, yeah, they didn't.
But they needed an enemy. They needed an
they
enemy.
did.
Well, I understand. Yeah, the American
They needed,
people
they
need it,
needed
and
to
everybody
spend all the
needed
money on all the military
Right.
that they were buying.
And I'm
to
not
buy
saying
more
he
military.
needed to go in there, but for the simple fact of finding out who did this and
Dude, all it
and
did
for
was
show face.
destabilize the whole fucking
Yeah, it did.
area.
No,
but-
yeah.
well,
I'm
yeah.
not saying it
The
did.
worst decision
the issue
ever.
with Iraq that really fucking that's really hard, right? Is that we went under there in this guide of weapons of mass destruction. Now, if that was true, and Saddam really had fucking these huge, and he was known for genocide and chemicals. I mean, it's not like that's. And that's
I'm not
the
saying he was
issue.
innocent.
Yeah, that's the issue. We went in there, and Saddam was a piece of shit. Murdered people at their wedding days. He fucking dude. He
Killed his
like,
brother.
Yeah, he killed his brother. Dude, he did
Stabbed him in the
genocide
back.
on his own people.
yeah.
It was like
Oh,
it
the
was
Kurds,
it was like
too.
a mini Holocaust over there. So the only thing that makes that so hard is it's like, yeah, we maybe shouldn't have went in there for weapons of mass destruction, but Saddam was a fucking piece of shit. That's the issue. But it destabilized everything, and that's the problem. You can't fix that region. They've been fighting since we've been able to write.
Everyone who's
everywhere right is like Middle East is fighting.
You back the fuck out and keep intelligence in there.
Yeah, but that does not. No.
Well, that's all we're really doing for the most part now, except for the areas of where
there's
we're
not a threat no more.
Yeah, but ISIS is taking it all back over now, so now we have a whole different war in our fucking hands.
But shit's not stable there. Syria's still a war zone.
But that's Al Qaeda just rebranded to ISIS. The same
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
And the war just moved to another country.
Exactly.
Like it always has.
Yeah.
Dude, but that's the thing. There's no way to beat them people. There's no way. They got nothing, dude. You beat what? I'm saying terrorists. The terrorists, especially like in the Middle East, there's nothing you could do. Them people don't. I hate to be a fucking dick, but they don't have a shit, dude. Look at where
You
they're
ever
living.
notice when you say I hate to be a dick or I'm gonna be
Yeah,
you're gonna be a dick.
Yeah. It's like, listen, I don't mean this wrong.
Well, that's why I like the term just saying, because it flips it around. So he's always say I don't mean to be a dick. Now I'd be like, you're a piece of shit. Just saying.
Right.
You know, it's like the opposite. It's like
It's passive aggressive like a motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I do.
Just throwing it out there.
Sometimes I do them at the same time to give you the double whammy. Like, don't want to be a dick, but your girl's a whore. Just saying.
That reminds me of Bill Burr when he's like, he was on Shaq's comedy, whatever fucking show. And he was like, I'm sitting down south watching like some shit with a black athlete. And he gets to a point where he's talking about like, man, you look at this guy talking all this shit. And then the white guy he's sitting next to is like, looks around. He goes, let me tell you something about this motherfucker. He's like, and I knew the N-word was coming. I just knew the N-word was coming. He's like, he didn't even like try to fuck with me. He's like a hot potato, just threw it over. He's like, oh shit, what do I do with it? There, passing it down to the next white guy, you know. Oh, I don't know. That's the only other thing too. It's like you kind of teeter-totter the line on as far as like PC, like politically correct shit is. Like I feel like being PC, especially for a comedian, is the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
But at the same token, there should be. I mean, there's some things that shouldn't be said. Also, so you know. But at the same token, they're just words.
The issue with America is we need to decide what we're gonna be. Listen, it's hard because we police the world and we spread out everywhere and we do all this shit and we're everyone's business, and it's like, you know what? And on one end, and I think I speak for a lot of people, I'm like, let's just fucking focus on us. Let's do that.
Then I think that's what Trump's doing too. Like he's trying to do that. Like
he's not.
I think he is.
He's about to start a nuclear war with North Korea.
Yeah, he really is. He's like
goading him. But that has to happen too.
He's
trying.
But why does America got to spearhead all this shit?
Because we're the fucking target for North Korea. We're not,
but it's also see the.
Now he wouldn't be the immediate.
But see, listen, this is the problem with Trump. We used to. Okay, see, this was
I'm not a fucking Trump supporter.
Okay, but this was the other part of what I was just gonna say. At one time, and on one side, we want to bring all our shit home and focus on us. But at the other end, it's like a lot of these other countries can't fend for themselves. They can't run their own programs. They're doing abortions with fucking co-hangers.
We have a fucking homeless problem here, man. People are hungry.
We're going to a break. We're gonna go to a break.
No, wait. Let me finish what I'm saying. It's cut me off like 5 times. But the point is yeah, I get we have homeless and you want to focus on us, but the issue with Trump is he stopped helping with abortions and medical helping for pregnant women in Africa. He cuts that shit out and bombs at the same time. The issue with that is you can't drop bombs on another country and then not help anyone because you're super evil. At least if we drop some bombs, like give them some financial support for abortions. Like that's all I'm saying. Like we're that's the spot we're in. We either gotta stop fighting everyone, and if we're gonna stop giving them our money. Yeah.
With that, we're going to a break.
And time.
Yeah. You guys don't go nowhere. We'll be right back, motherfuckers. All right. Peace.
Stay tuned for more Marvici's Madhouse after these messages.
Oh, yeah. Hi. I was looking to talk to Phil.
Yeah, this is him.
Phil, how you doing? I seen your ad on Craigslist about the guitar playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were still looking for some gigs.
Well, it depends. I'm waiting now for a month to start a project with an old band leader, a friend of mine, and we're supposed to be kicking off in September. What do you got going on?
Yeah, I don't really care about none of that. Now, what I got is we're going to be doing one gig at least a week. It pays $500 a gig. That will be your pay there, as long as it's not up to discussion on what we get. Would that be enough for you?
Well, yeah, that's certainly a lot. When is the gig?
It would be every Thursday night at about 9 p.m. Right
9
in.
p.m.?
Yeah. What type of music do you play?
Well, I'm trained in jazz. I'm a jazz guitarist. I do blues.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
would you mind maybe doing a little synchronized dancing a little bit? Nothing crazy, just swaying to the beat.
I suppose I could try. What is this?
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out where it is and what you do.
Oh, it's right in Agawam, at the VFW. Now, what I would need you to do on stage is, we kind of have, though our music is up your alley, our dress attire is more Hawaiian-inspired. So you would have to just wear like one of those little leaf dress type things with the little, necklaces on, you know what I mean?
I see.
From there, you sway around with the beat, and then from there, I sing, I'm the singer, and I would sway with you, maybe sometimes get behind you and just grind a little bit. Is that okay?
I kind of see what you're doing, yeah.
Yeah, it's very fun. We get people going. You might be able to do, a little twerking or something like that. Nothing crazy, just while you're playing.
I see. What kind of music is this?
It's kind of jazz and influence with a little bit of light hop and a stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip out.
No, you can't do a little twerking on stage while you play guitar.
No, it's just not my thing.
No, I maybe rub down a little baby oil on you while we play.
No, I'm all set.
No, would you mind just watching us and maybe giving us some pointers?
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Do you do lessons? Do you teach guitar?
Yeah, but I do that at Falsetti's, and I'm on the way out now, so.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better. It's hard, but it's hard to play when I got baby oil all over myself.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Do you give any suggestions? Any suggestions, Phil?
Yeah, I'd probably take some lessons. That's what I would do.
Yeah. Are you still over on West Side?
No, actually, I live in Feeding Hills now.
Okay, all right, excellent. Well, I'd like to try and, see if you have any baby oils that you suggest that might allow me to play guitar better while being doused.
No, I'm all set. I'm going to have to let you go, okay?
Do you ever consider gay sex at all?
No, not at all.
While playing guitar?
No, I got to go.
You can do a solo while we're doing each other.
No, I'm not into that. I'm sorry.
No, okay, maybe just watch.
Please don't call again, okay?
I'll see you at noon tomorrow.
No, you're not going to see me at all. And please don't call again.
I'll expect you at 12:30 then.
Don't expect me at all. I'm not going to be there. But please don't call this number again.
Maybe
I
1
will call
o'clock.
the police.
Okay, 1 o'clock then it is.
I'll call the police if you keep calling me, all right?
I'll email you the details.
No, you're not going to email me anything. You're done.
Okay. And what's your email again?
Don't call me no more, okay?
Where do you want me to send the email?
Excuse me. Are you listening? Don't call this number again. If you do, it'll be
why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me, Phil? Phil, why are you yelling? Where's your email? Hello?
Yeah, that's it. I'm going to fuck.
What's your email, Phil? Hey, Phil, how you doing? Hey, Phil? Were you still there? Hey, Phil, how you doing? Baby oil. Phil, you got that baby oil?
Hey, you sick of being a loser? Having no money? Woman always laughing at you? Head on over to Marvici'sMadhouse.com after the show and find anything and everything Madhouse related. Get news and updates. Listen to previous episodes. Get links to follow us on our MixLR page, Twitter, Facebook, iTunes, Stitcher, and more. You can also find our Patreon page where you can lend your much-needed support to help make Marvici's Madhouse even better. We might not be able to help you stop sucking at life, but we can at least help you have some laughs in the meantime. Marvici'sMadhouse.com, your one-stop shop for the Madhouse.
So complex that describe me best. Extended ladder on the ooh-ah, ooh on test. No promo van, but you can get your whole shit wrapped. prime time like Dion, nigga, where my hat set. I keep the sniffing like JR, I'm out here in the field. Fake niggas compromise their lifestyle to get a deal. Nigga, triple shot of scotch on the rocks like I perform oral sex on my drum the way I lick shots. Sometimes I sit in window, watch out the Marriott. I'm from a place where niggas gripping, don't fear the cops, nigga. In the spur like Kawhi Leonard. Fully loaded in my palm, anybody could get it. On the grind, nigga. And that's until I croak rhinos and you could catch a hollow tip up in your throat, nigga. See if we play, then we play for keeps. This ain't a game, no, it ain't a game. Can't press the pause when I run up with the heat. This ain't a game, no, it ain't a game. You lose your life, you won't come back. Like video games, but this ain't a game. They think we play, but we don't strap. You and them boys running up in your crib. This ain't a movie, you can't pause this shit. Be on the internet, popping shit. All that talk about how you a real nigga, but I'm not convinced. Technology got niggas sweet. Same shit, different week. Lames can't even sleep until I make them rest in peace. Don't get on in social media and try to message me. I'll never back down from faggots like you especially. I'm cooking up, chefing. Me and Hood got the recipe, an automatic weapon. I'll see you in a second. I'm cutting niggas up when I see you like a section. Y'all boys be acting raw like y'all need no protection. Bullets flying around and they coming in your direction. I'm doing niggas fat. What you expect, bitch? Anything less, I'll grab the tech off the dresser. This ain't a game, nigga. See if we play, then we play for keeps. This ain't a game, no, it ain't a game. Can't press the pause when I run up with the heat. This ain't a game, no, it ain't a game. You lose your life, you won't come back. Like video games, but this ain't a game. They think we play, but we don't strap. No, it ain't a game, but it ain't a game. This ain't a game, little nigga. 80 is the game, little nigga. Ain't nothing changed, little nigga. We still be doing our thing, little nigga. Oh, so you bang, little nigga. Before you step out, check your chain, little nigga. Stay in your lane, little nigga. Be in Tampa in New York, I'm a Bangfield, nigga. See if we play, then we play for keeps. This ain't a game, no, it ain't a game. Can't press the pause when I run up with the heat. This ain't a game, no, it ain't a game. You lose your life, you won't come back. Like video games, but this ain't a game. They think we play, but we don't strap. No, it ain't a game, but it ain't a game.
And now, back to Marvici's Madhouse on VIPR Radio.
Now for something completely different.
Completely different.
Yo. Good, different. We're back in this bitch. What is good? You know, I always wondered a lot of times on radio shows, the last topic they were talking about, is that what they talked about when they went on break? And I notice for the most part, we usually drop whatever topic when we go outside.
Talk about something else?
We immediately switch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we're tired of talking about it.
All right.
Yeah.
So at any route, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's listening on Spreaker, watching us on Twitch. Make sure you go to www.marvicismadhouse.com. We got Marvici TV on Twitch. More things are going to be happening with that. Hold on a second.
Fix the camera.
Yeah, let me not forget to switch in that shit. So yeah, we got more things coming, man. There's going to be a lot of shit going on. I'm not sure how much video gaming I'm going to be doing on Twitch, but we might have some other gamers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a lot of activity. Wednesday, D&D in the studio. Internet-based Roll20 on Thursdays. Then we got the show on Sundays. I might even, in the spare time, though, I don't know how often it will be, but potentially on, earlier Thursday, late mornings into noon, I might start doing, an hour live prank calls. You know what I mean?
Dope.
I think it'll be fun. Let me see something here. Let's see something. I think I changed something on this that... Hold on. Let me see. I got to stop this music real quick.
What are we raising money for?
Huh?
What exactly are we going to be raising money for?
NAMI, the National Alliance of Mental Illness.
Okay.
Oh yeah. All right, so I want to see if I can make. I think I changed up my settings so where I can make prank calls from this computer now. I just got to see. Let me stop this real quick. I'm gonna make a phone call to just myself.
You prank yourself?
Yeah, just to see if they can hear it from my machine.
I'd like to see Richard Fitzwell talk to Lieutenant Balzania.
No, they still can't. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. All right, so I'm gonna have to pass some numbers over to you, Lefty.
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 Hey, ask the crowd, ask the audience if there's anybody listening.
Yeah.
Maybe we can prank somebody.
Yeah, if you guys got anybody, we had the last time we did it, we had some hilarious ones.
Yeah.
Prank calling people that you know is always really good.
I got someone you can prank.
Yeah. Dial the number in there in Skype. Little phone pad icon there.
I'm having trouble finding it.
You're almost there, right there. Up a little tiny bit, right there. There you go. Getting that shit like a pro.
Did I do 1413?
Yeah, I believe so.
You're gonna have to do it. He'll know my voice.
Yeah, it's fine. The only thing I don't think people can hear, you can't hear it. Right? Oh, there we go. Couldn't hear it before.
TJ. TJ.
Please leave your...
I'll leave a message. Hold on. Don't hang up.
Thomas Johnson.
Yes, hi. I was calling for TJ. Someone said that you had a trouser snake for sale, and I just wanted to check out the girth. Let me know, what your best availability is, and maybe we can teabag each other. I appreciate it much. My number should be on your caller ID. Richard Fitzwell. Bye.
Toodles.
Toodles.
Toodly toot toot.
Ciao.
I'm gonna send you.
I have a friend that says ciao. So
Ciao, really?
Ciao, yeah.
Oh,
He's cool as shit, but like.
Okay.
No, he totally loves cock.
Fucking, the conversation's cool as fuck, and then he's okay. I'll talk to you later, bro. Ciao. I'm like, what the fuck?
I've like never in your life again say that to me. Let's see. We got a like a workout station, a workout bike. Let's see here. I'm gonna send you over the info. Let's put this back on. Here it comes. I'm gonna send it through Facebook. There you are. There you go. Yo. We on the phone, radio, making prank calls, yo. We about to fucking make them laugh till they fall to the flow. They about to be like, what? Who is this? But like, shut the fuck up, bitch. I gotta take a piss. Dialing that shit. Dialing it up. We prank this bitch up. What's up? Kissing in the cup. Pour it out.
2 girls in the cup?
2 girls in the cup. That's my shit.
That's literally your shit.
Oh, Diablo.
Diablo Blanco.
Stoops. Yeah. Here we go.
Hello?
Oh, yes, hi. I was calling on the Schwinn that you had for sale on Craigslist there.
I don't know, honestly. I don't know who posted that.
Oh, you're not selling it?
Like,
You don't have one of those by any chance, or like something like it?
no, I don't know where you got my phone number from, dude?
Oh, it's on Craigslist. Is this I don't really want to say the number then if it's not, the correct one, but you sound actually rather attractive. Like, how are you? Hi.
I'm all set, dude. Don't call me again.
Well, what if I do? What's going to happen?
Just don't call again, all right?
Oh, you're no fun.
I think that was that kid TJ.
He laughed too. Like, just don't call again.
Oh, was it TJ?
I think so.
You know what? You got to close out the old box and bring up a new one. If you dial it again in that box, it will call the same person.
What a rookie.
I'm about to call him back and be like, "You want a mud wrestle?"
It's got.
That's it right there, right? That's it. 310.
Yeah, I would have called him again. Call him later.
No, isn't that the one you just called though?
310. Yeah, but it's not, like I said. You got to close out the box that you just dialed in. Yeah, close that one out and then bring up a new one. Go back to Skype and hit that.
Skype's trash, huh?
It's the best that we can do for for the unless we spend like $2,000 on an expensive phone system. Here, hold on. I'll give you something else.
I thought you were calling that other bike thing, the bike number.
I gave that to you. You want to try it again?
I think we actually called the other guy.
All right, try it again. If not, it'd be funny to call him back anyways.
131035.
Fucker.
Sam Cresabene
is not available.
Totally missed that, huh?
I want your bike. Oh, sit on my face.
Hey, Sammy boy. I want to lick your balls. I want to put you inside out.
I want to kiss you all over. Over and over again.
Over again.
To the night, Rosie.
In the name of the angels. We're coming from a land down under.
Have you seen my wiener?
If you were wise, you'll listen to me.
To me.
What do you get when you pee on your balls?
On your balls.
You get something that you pulled the shortest. I don't know.
I'm so not a raper.
Listen, just call me back real quick. I got shit to talk about. Like my penis
I want
in your
that Schwinn.
butt, penis in your butt.
Schwinn.
Peanut butter jelly time. Are we done with
Where
that?
you at? Yeah.
Hey. Have a good day, sir.
Yes. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else. All these car dealers. Get out of here. Oh, what's a beautiful piano. Get this piano.
You want a piano?
Do you want to build a snowman?
I need a piano because I'm a pianist.
A penis. There you go. Got the next one over to you.
Yeah.
Are you Snapchatting over there, Jimmy?
Just looking at Tom Brady stats.
I'm
He's
sure.
the most regular season winning quarterback.
Did you say Tom Brady's snatch?
Stats.
Oh, I
think
you were
that's what you wanted me.
I think you were playing he had a man
He
snatch.
does have a snatch though.
Gotcha.
It matches his Uggs.
Well, according to Ted.
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
I thought he answered.
Hello?
Oh, yes, hi. I was calling in regards to your beautiful sound Schaefer & Sons professional studio piano on the Craigslist there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Do you still have that available?
Yes.
Let me ask you, how much weight do you think that the keys could take?
What
is it sturdy?
Was your question one more time?
Listen, it boils down to I'm trying to fuck my wife on this piano. We're gonna make beautiful music, and I just want to make sure that I won't ruin the piano because she is a little heavy.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't like that when we got married. She turned into it, a big heifer. You know?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you know what they say though. They'll suck a golf ball through a garden hose. You know. So yeah,
So
you got the
what
piano.
was your main question?
If
Yeah,
the,
the piano's still available. Yes.
okay. So can they take a lot of pressure? Like if there was weight, like if I play hard.
If you play hard, then yeah. So
Yeah. Should I
think the
spit
piano
on
is fine. Just the regular piano.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there any flexibility on the asking price?
The price that how much? Like
What if I gave you 500 in a hand job?
yeah, that sounds fine. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Should I do it dry or spit on it?
Oh, what's that?
Do you want fives or should I bring bigger bills?
You can come. You can bring your truck.
Oh, I will.
Then you want to lift it up? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Lithium. I like that.
Yeah.
So
The piano. Mm-hmm.
would you be able to take your shirt off and help me move the piano?
You and me.
Yeah.
Two people can.
I might get
two people can. Yeah.
I might get Pedro to help. Yeah, he likes sweating with his shirt off.
I could help you to
Okay.
loading up the trucks. Yeah, no problem.
All right, so listen, I would like to maybe call you tomorrow and arrange maybe a time to come see the piano. Maybe I'll put my mushroom tip on some of the keys, make sure I like how it sounds, and, we can take it from there.
Of course, yeah.
You'll be doing me doggy style in no time. my friend.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, your number is the other state, so where are you sure coming from?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm going to be flying out tonight.
No, I mean, where are you from? Coming from?
Oh,
Are you living
I'm right in Compton.
Compton?
Yeah. I'm originally from the East.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The East. Not the middle. Just the East. But
okay, so you want to come tomorrow?
all over your
or
face,
when?
yes. Tomorrow, probably about noon, I would say.
Oh, great. Yeah.
That
What is your name again?
My name is Stuart Thurgood. The
Stuart,
third.
okay.
The third. Very important. You remember that. All right,
All
so
right.
I will give you a call, say in the morning time, after I've rubbed one out, and, we can take it from there, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Talk to you tomorrow.
No, thank you.
Bye.
Bye now. You have a good night now, okay?
You too.
All right. You have a great night now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You sleep good. Sleep tight.
He got a Leo pretty mouth.
You do. It's very nice. I want to see how long I can get him going.
In there with the pretty mouth thing.
Oh,
night,
man.
Ryan. Good night. Good
Those-
night. Did he understand a word you were fucking saying? I don't think so.
Dude. He was like, so you're going to come? I'm like, yes, all over my face. Yeah. Totally slipped by him. That's going to be one to play back, dude. That's definitely one I'm cutting up. I like when I can keep them on that long because the possibilities are endless. Here we go. Here's a bicycle for sale. I'm going to do one more here.
I like bikes, huh?
Yeah, bikes are fun because I always think of
You
ideas.
could ride 'em. Right, okay, I'm waiting for a sound. There we go. That worked. Take way too long.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
Yeah, sometimes you can't hear
But
it.
I have one.
Everyone's got one.
Like opinions.
Here, I love when they do these tricks.
What's the trick?
When they fuck with the,
What?
they spell the number instead of put it in there. I don't know if because it doesn't get caught by CAPTCHA and shit or what.
Oh,
Shit. You all right, dude? All right, I think this. Let me just double check this shit real quick.
What happened? It's been so long since I've done one. It's like.
That's what she said.
He got a Leo pretty mouth.
This is hardcore, bro.
If you guys so wants to call in and do a prank with us, feel free to call on in 413-241-7272.
I got someone you can prank after this.
All right.
He's watching a battle rap event too.
Do you want to do one?
No,
Why don't you do this next one? No, not the person. Are you down with them now? Or are you doing the number right?
I'm giving you the number you gave me, and then we'll
All
do
right.
Is it Dago?
Huh?
Dago?
No. I know 3 people are watching a battle rap. We could call each one in a row. Let's just think of something to do.
The number you have reached is not in service.
This
Please
dude.
check the number and dial again.
I did what he put in there. So maybe this guy didn't get that sale quick enough.
Where'd they go?
Hang up.
Did you do it?
No.
It's up to the top. Hit the red. The red button. There you go. All right. Here's some shoes, some Jordans. He's got Jordans for sale.
This kid's drunk too. Gas start talking about battle. I don't think you know him. I go to work with him.
Here,
He's like, oh,
do this one, and then we'll prank that person.
No, he's a kid. A bunch of kids I work with all got together for the world domination battle rap.
Oh, shit.
Work?
That's going on right now?
Yeah.
No. So it's
Hi,
Jordan.
this is John. Leave a message after the tone, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Leave a
Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yeah, I like shoes. Okay? I like them. Goodbye.
He's looking like.
I was looking at it too. I'm like, I'm gonna make this really awkward for a little bit. All right, so think of something to say. So we know he's drunk. We know he's watching battle rap. He's with it's a kid I work with. His name's Tyler. He's with a kid named Dalton, and he's with Tito.
Okay.
Um.
Tito?
Yeah.
All right.
So just talk some shit. He's easy to get mad too.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hi, you've reached the DeMeo family. If you have a
We're stuck on that today, huh?
Caleb, Dominic.
Really?
So.
Yeah, leave a message.
Voice.
It's the home phone or something?
Thank you.
No, it's cell phone.
At the tone,
Yeah.
please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Yo, what up, you battle rap faggot, mark-ass buster? Watching all that gay-ass shit over there and fucking fondling each other's balls while you watching battle rap bullshit. Fucking motherfucking shit.
Word!
Balls.
Sack.
That escalated quickly.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
Let's see if we get this one to pick up the phone.
I love doing prank calls. It's the best.
His name's Dalton. He'll talk like a Dalton too.
This is Roadhouse.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
what the hell? What is
Disconnected or...
Pay your bill, motherfucker.
right? The hell, man? Pay it so we can prank you.
I do Tito?
Yeah, sure.
Tito?
Let's do it. Oh,
Fucking Tito.
do it. Fucking Tito.
Have you seen my wiener?
It's in my pants.
No, hello. Is this?
Tito.
Paging Dr. Faggot.
Worst ever.
What if he has a number saved?
No, he won it. He's gonna pick up anyways.
I'm sorry, the person...
We suck today.
All right, I'm gonna pull another. At least the people.
Call the operator.
At least people on Craigslist. I sent you another number in 818. All right, after this, we'll do, this will be the last prank.
Thanks for the thumbs up, asshole.
You asshole.
Someone's bored over there just pressing buttons.
All right, so Jimmy, you got a task.
Do I?
What are some locations for places that we should not say things?
What?
Il n'y a présentement pas de service au numéro que vous avez composé.
Huh?
The number you have reached is not in service.
What the hell, dude?
This is the TELUS Mobility.
I don't need to know who you is,
wrong,
bitch. Oh, here's a drill. Yeah.
Ask him if you can attach a dildo to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to just super high speeds.
Yankee my wanky.
I think Craigslist has caught on to our ways. They're making me verify shit. God damn it. Car's there.
Idiot.
No more. There we go. Here you go.
Yeah, what happens if you get... Shut my mouth.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Stop with that shit. Grow up. Chicka bam bam. I'm a demon. What do you guys do?
Answer.
You know they can hear that, right?
Yeah, they can hear you talking to.
They're expecting it, not a thumbs up sound.
Hi, you've reached 21.
Oh my god.
Fucking A. All right. You know what? The pranks are over. We're not working out now. We had that one golden one, and that's
The
it.
guy had no clue what the fuck you were saying.
Yeah, I should call back with a different accent. I think you'd recognize it.
Hello. I'll do my Russian accent. It's a me, James.
You have the what do
I'm
you
an
have for sale?
Indian.
What do you have for sale? I can't remember now. Oh, the piano.
Yeah, you wanna prank call my barber?
Yeah, we can do that.
See if he'll trim my balls.
Excuse me.
Send the number.
I have a very serious question. My boyfriend doesn't like hair,
And it's always getting stuck in his teeth.
and I need you to Brazilian wax it.
Puerto Rican.
Oh, is he? Oh, hey,
So
papi.
he got a lot of hair in there. Then.
Yo, take it down.
Hey, papi.
What? What the?
The number.
Yeah, do you ever have somebody that says like instead of can I see that real quick or like borrow that real
Right
quick?
quick.
They'd be like but can I hold that? You'd be like, what? Why do you want to hold it?
I always want to
Gently
hold
though.
his dick.
Gently.
All right.
Gently.
I like it firm.
Weirdo. His name is Pablo.
No, duh.
That's funny.
Fuck up.
What?
Yeah, he said you
That's why
fucked
I'm so
up.
sick of having to listen to you.
He just
trying
said
to
you
correct me
fucked
when
up,
you're
straight
wrong.
up.
Have the music.
No thumbs up, guys.
You doing this one or am I? It's Pablo. Pablo.
Good shit.
Come on. Answer.
The herpes.
Chlamydia.
Gonorrhea.
Whatever, I got it all.
Be easier to say what I don't have.
Please leave your message for
Hang that up. You already hung that up. Yo. I need help. Hold on. Let me put my cousin on the phone. He needs your help. Hi, Pablo, honey. I'm going to need your help. I got this big event coming up where we're going to do it with more than just us. You know, we're going to invite a couple more guys. And the one request was to be completely baby butt bald. You know what I mean? Like a baby. Like where it's like, you know, maybe peach, like a peach. Yeah, you know?
Like a beach butt.
So if you can hook me up with that, I need it done by Friday. Snip, snip, snip. Okay, so hit me up.
Hey,
all right.
shave my balls!
Thanks there, Vato.
Vato mi chulo!
No Ocho.
Cinco.
All right. So let's get on here. We only got 20 minutes left. God damn.
If you talk like a fucking hour without a break.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Time goes by when you're bored out of your mind. Let's see here. So, anybody got any announcements or anything that you guys want to say? Anything like that before we get into this game of things not to say? Anybody got you having a baby? Anything like that?
No.
No. You sure? You want one?
No. I don't.
You got any Italian in you? No. You want some? All right, we're gonna play. We're gonna play a round of things not to say.
I'm always horrible at
But what we're gonna do is
Yeah, especially when it's last minute.
we're gonna do this though. We're going to know that we're gonna come up with locations. We're gonna go to a quick break, right? Like just like a song or whatever. And when we come back, then we'll play. We'll know what we're doing.
Gotcha.
All right. So don't go nowhere, Bear. Well, I think so. I might have. Well, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned for more Marvici's Madhouse after these messages.
See, I ain't just wake up, you know what I'm saying, playing like I'm finna go kill somebody today. You know, no shit like this.
I could bring you back a few. I ain't taking no snapshots. I'm laid back cruising on a 2 to the last stop. With my L burning slow like a sat in a crock pot. Give me that. Hit the reverse button on my JVC boombox. Call me Allen, no half stepping when I'm walking on blocks. You thick niggas know what time it is. I ain't wearing no watch. I got a nice piece hanging. The only thing I would rock. And I ain't gotta hit the barber. Y'all see the waves are spinning. Put on the crispy Stan Smith. A bunch of Spanish women. A bunch of parents burn their kids that they out living. A bunch of niggas die on these streets. That's unforgiving. 1 out of 10 go to college and take the scenic route. Hustlers and killers, the only thing the streets are produce. They put their lives on the line for a little respect and juice. But they don't tell you when you're a big shot, you'll get killed in that coupe.
We gon' rob somebody. You how the niggas with the money, just being rich.
This is called a time travel, it's the president pass. Don't do it right with dirty money on the streets, don't last. Want fast cars, the big house, pretty bitch with the big ass. Promise you be dead wrong, guarantee you be dead fast. Real niggas take care of their family, not flaunting they gas.
Shot the driver, whoever the fuck you was.
This is called the time travel, it's the president pass. Don't do it right with dirty money on the streets, don't last. Want fast cars, the big house, pretty bitch with the big ass. Promise you be dead wrong, guarantee you be dead fast. Real niggas take care of their families, not flaunting they gas.
He was finna do something, so I shot him in the head.
It all comes crashing down from one day of betrayal. It's not a stranger, it's the closest one that be riding your tail. Right hand man be fucking wifey while you riding in jail. This ain't Shawshank breaking out with no boat to sail. Little niggas calling you Junior and your pops ain't Dale. There forever, criminal record long as it's jogging trail. Your grandkids having kids, you ain't get one piece of mail. Reading every book on the rolling cart, smarter than a nigga in Yale. No higher royalty in the P now, like the Prince of Wales. In the real world, they talking about what you used to do. You think about shorty giving away pussy that was used to you. Now you pumping mad iron, looking all rock solid. Wrote a hit list for every nigga that you think that hollering. Now you trying to send a kite, don't reach the outside air. The first time to resurface the shit that got you there. You better put a lid on it, the CEOs really don't care. Put you in a dark cell with the rap for the whole following year. Every time, see what happened? This is called the time travel, it's the president pass. Don't do it right with dirty money on the streets, don't last. Want fast cars, the big house, pretty bitch with the big ass. Promise you be dead wrong, guarantee you be dead fast. Real niggas take care of their family, not flaunting they gas. This is called the time travel, it's the president pass. Don't do it right with dirty money on the streets, don't last. Want fast cars, the big house, pretty bitch with the big ass. Promise you be dead wrong, guarantee you be dead fast. Real niggas take care of their families, not flaunting they gas.
American Girl, this is Barbara. How may I help you?
Yes, hi. I was just calling with a few general questions.
Yes.
Yes, first and foremost, I was just curious on how the durability is.
Our dolls are pretty durable. If
Okay,
something
'cause
does
sometimes-
happen to have to them, we do have a doll hospital to fix them.
Really? Okay, even in exact emergencies? 'Cause sometimes parties get crazy, you know, you never know what's going to happen.
Right. Well, you'd have to send them into the doll hospital. It's about 2 or 3 week turnaround.
Okay, so I just don't dial 911?
Right.
Okay. Now, how's the fabric? I'm such a fabric fancy fuck, you know?
Would you like to talk with my supervisor?
Whoever can answer these questions. It's just a couple of general ones before I place an order.
All right, just a moment.
Okay, you know, just in case the back shots get on the dress or anything, I just might need to clean that.
Good evening. My name's Scott. How can I help you?
Ooh, hi. I just had some questions.
Okay.
I
How can I
was
help
just
you?
wondering about. I was wondering about the fabric that comes on the dolls. Is it very clean, or easily washable, or?
Well, yes. Obviously, it's going to be clean when the dolls arrive. It's not easily washable. No, it's. We don't recommend getting the dolls wet at all.
Okay, because sometimes
can
they just
damage
fire
them
off like
with-
a hydrant.
I'm sorry.
I said sometimes it just fires off like a hydrant, but I understand if it's a process. Now, I was wondering, do you guys, just to be able to teach my kids, do you guys make any cross-gender dolls?
No, we don't.
Okay. I'm sorry. I know it's probably a random question, but I do have to ask. I'm very serious.
Sure. No, we. All of our dolls are American Girls, as the name of the company states, and that is our focus.
Okay. All right. Now, are the mouths open?
No.
Okay. Any other orifices?
No.
Okay. All right. Not a problem. Now, how are they like kind of like 14-year-old shaped or like 12-year-old boy shoulder blades? Man, my knee's itchy.
All of our dolls represent girls approximately age 9 or 10 years of age, and at the time of their stories and their books.
Okay. Oh, and it comes with a story?
The historical dolls do, and the character dolls such as the Girl of the Year, yes.
I usually like to give my own, but I'd be curious to see what you come up with. Now, let me ask you, is there any dolls that are, obviously they're female, but could you put a stubble on there?
No.
No, son of a... Okay. How about this? Are there any that look like you?
If you go to our website and go to AmericanGirl.com, look at the dolls section, the Truly Me dolls have the 40 different varieties that we have available for the contemporary line.
Ooh, I like selection. And I'm sorry, your name again was? Because you've been super helpful.
My name is Scott.
Scott. You know, that's my favorite name. Did you know that? Do you spell it with 2 T's?
Yeah.
At the end? 2. Now, let me ask you, Scott, how quick is the delivery? Because I need to get this rocking.
Where would we be shipping?
You want my address?
Well, just the state.
Oh, gotcha. I'm in Nebraska. You ever heard of it?
Have I heard of Nebraska? Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of scanty.
Let's see. Nebraska, it is about 7 to 10 business days for standard delivery.
I don't know if I can handle that hold. Is there any way we can put a little rush on it? I really got to get things rocking.
Additional would guarantee it in 3 business days, or $20 additional with the standard shipping would get it to you in 2 business days.
Oh, that's cheaper than Pedro. That's cool. Now, let me ask you, when I order this, is there any chance that you can send a dick pic with it? I'd throw an extra.
And I don't think that your questions are legitimate. And if you do have any questions about ordering our dolls, feel free to check out our website, which should answer any
I'll
of
get
the
right on
questions
that.
you have.
Okay, excellent. Interracial sex, I love it.
And now, back to the Madhouse on Viper Radio. Radio.
Yeah. What is good? We're back in this bitch. Let's take this off. So what is up?
She's cold as ice.
Mm-hmm.
Willing to sacrifice our love.
Sing the rest.
I don't know any of
Let me hear the rest.
yours.
Whatever. All right, let's see. So yeah, we don't got much time left, man. We only got a few minutes left. So let's before we don't get a chance, play this things you shouldn't say. We're gonna start off with Lefty.
Okay.
Lefty.
What are we saying?
Police station.
It was the black guy.
You fucking racist.
Yeah, I got a couple more of those. Don't worry, get used to them.
Yeah. One.
I still don't have a warrant.
I got. Are you doing free cavity searches?
He does it in his gay voice.
This little piggy went to YouTube.
I don't got one.
Is this the pig roast?
Smells like bacon.
Who wants to cuff me?
Bet you can't beat me with that wand.
I blew a 2.0.
That good?
I don't know.
Did I win?
I thought cops were supposed to be athletic, not fat.
Where do you want these donuts? Brought a whole truck.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
I'm out of that one too. What about Sweet 16?
Finally ripe.
What's so sweet about her?
She told me she was 18.
I wrote That's my next one. But yeah, finally ripe.
I'm just here for the food.
Baby mama number 5.
Fuck that young cunt.
Isn't this a Puerto Rican thing?
If the field's got grass, play ball.
Really? There's no grass, play in the mud.
Now she can pick me up. Now she can pick me up.
Oh, grass play in the mud.
There's no mud stains in the pants.
This party's gonna suck when they find out she's pregnant.
Once
again, is this a Puerto Rican thing?
Quinceañera.
Yeah, don't Puerto Ricans have the big, like, 16 bath?
Quinceañera.
Quinceañera. No, you sound like...
Quinceañera, muchacho.
It's me,
It's me, quinceañera.
It's me, a blanco.
Quinceañera.
Yeah, I speak Puerto Rican really good.
Puerto Rican or Spanish?
Puerto Rican.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like,
It's me, a guy with the knife.
It's, hey, you know I can score.
I'm from Holyoke. What?
What?
They speak Puerto Rican.
All right, what's the last one? The last one's Walmart.
Pajama pants are fur trash. I said that wrong.
I've never had sex here.
I'm upper class. I shop at Target.
Yeah, you want to see the gun department?
You guys take a post-day check?
Smells like Goya.
I like fake fishing worms. Sorry.
Did you know Walmart's part of the government and they're going to abandon all these Walmarts and turn them into military complexes? All right, we kept on going with it.
I just like to ride the carts.
Can I buy cigarettes with my EBT card?
Yeah.
What do you mean I can't buy these cigarettes for my EBT card?
I got
one.
one.
Fuck,
I got one not to say. Are you guys hiring?
That was a joke.
What not to say? Are you guys hiring?
I want to open the door.
Can I see your receipt?
Where do you keep the dildos?
Aisle 7. They're right near the guns.
My next eye contact
Kill yourself,
position.
bag.
There's about to be a cleanup in aisle 4.
I said aisle 7.
Oh, my bad. We'll do that one next.
What not to say in a Marvici Mad Show?
Where's the kids department?
Oh, Billy.
In my pants. How about you say stuff not to say, and I say stuff that the guy shouldn't have said right next to the guy that did say stuff he shouldn't have said. Exactly. It sounded better in my head. It really didn't come out right.
Where's the bra department?
So I can put him on my puppy.
Are the mirrors two-way?
No, but I like it one way.
You're an asshole.
Most do. Okay.
In
all
my
right.
pants.
All right, where do we leave off?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm gonna leave off on your face.
Aloha.
But do that. Breaking news. Put it. In breaking news, he got cum on his face in Walmart. In aisle 7, it's going down.
Clean up in aisle 7.
Aisle 7 is lit.
Whoa, you just dropped like 5 years in age.
Thrown panties, aisle 7. Thrown panties.
Price is wrong, bitch.
Coming this soon.
Coming this
Aisle
soon?
7 was the place she got raped.
Paging Dr. Faggot.
Quince. Just give me the pork.
That sounds Italian, though.
Pernil.
Pork shoulder.
Poor flavor.
No, white people love that.
Grassy ass.
I think Spanish food is the cure for racism, man.
Oh, yeah.
You can have the biggest redneck in the world.
Yeah. Man, this is some good shit.
Some good shit.
God damn.
Fucking Puerto Ricans can cook.
Send this. Stop sucking my dick and have some of this. My sister.
These nuts.
Don't you meet my sister? That's my mom. Mom, get your hands out of the ashtray. All right, so where are we at here? It's 10:54. Do you know where your daughter is?
In my pants.
So yeah, we didn't. We're gonna have probably Caffeine Mark give a call in next week. We're gonna have Artie back on the show as well.
Next week?
I don't know about next week, but my dog's barking.
Yeah, I think so.
My God, that better not be my woman messing with him. Oh yeah. Make sure you guys tell everybody to subscribe. You make sure you're subscribed to Twitch, to our YouTube, to all that good shit. Remember, we got the shows coming up. Wednesday is going to be Mad Brood Studio Edition. And then Mad Brood on the net. Mad Brewing the net. It's going to be fun. We got Lefty is going to be here with us on Wednesdays. Jimmy will follow suit.
He's not going to be here because they don't make Puerto Rican goblins. Doors, whatever.
Andale.
I roll my 20-sided dice. It's me, Mario. How come your dwarf got a boner?
Fuck your feelings.
What do you mean I have to have a sword? I wanted a 9.
You blew it!
I got a backup weapon. It's a knife. How many gold do you have? I don't know. How much gold's on my EBT? Oh. No.
So make sure you guys come back next week now, you hear?
Please.
Because
Please
we're
come
gonna
back.
have some more stuff. Starting, so not this Thursday coming up, we're going to be streaming our first show. It's kind of going to be like our session 0. So we're not like getting crazy. We're not getting crazy with the promotion on it. You know what I mean? But then the following week, we're going to have the studio D&D. Yes, we have studio D&D going
In my
on
butt.
the following Wednesday. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now.
Does that distract you at all? He put some music back on.
2 weeks from now. It's going to be good.
What you put in this poison? I like it.
These nuts.
We're gonna play Dragons and Dungeons.
D&D. I want that one on this one, man.
Posty! Just tap me on the shoulder. I'll do it. It's a me, Mario. Oh, wrong button. It's a me, a Russian Mario.
So yeah, I think with
And I
that,
ride the grizzly.
we're gonna be getting the hell out of here. I hope all you guys had a very fun night. 'Cause I know I did.
Yankee my
It
winky.
was fun for me.
Yankee my
Won't you
winky.
come back next week, you heard?
Come back, you
Take a big
heard?
step
Come back.
back and
And
literally
Holy
Fuck
Ghost
your own face.
Just fuck it.
in my face, the Holy Ghost. He's at Walmart and he's gonna roll back the prices.
That's the Holy Ghost.
He's gonna roll back on Jesus. Roll back on the Holy Ghost.
Hallelujah.
What the fuck is going on, man?
The word of Jesus is coming through my mouth. What? Where
It's
are
coming
we?
in your
Give
mouth.
me money.
That's so sacrilegious, but I love his sack.
Wow.
It's my religion.
All right. On that note, we're getting the hell out
Baby Jesus in my mouth.
of here. We're incriminating ourselves any worse.
Baby Jesus, sacks in my mouth.
These nuts.
In my mouth.
These nuts.
Hallelujah.
These nuts.
Amen.
These nuts.
Baby dumpster Jesus. He got put in a dumpster because Mary didn't want him.
These nuts.
He's like, I was saving my virginity, then the Holy Lord pregnant me.
He's in the dumpster and he persevered.
He persevered out the BFI dumpster.
These nuts.
In the mouth.
These nuts.
In the sky for everybody to see his glory.
These nuts.
Hallelujah.
These nuts.
Holy Ghost is in my penis.
These nuts.
And I'm gonna spread it on her face.
These nuts.
I'll bathe her in my light.
Oh, Billy.
Jesus.
Thank you for your time and your money. And the basket
These
begins
nuts.
spread around the house.
These nuts.
It's in the word of Jesus.
All right, we're out of here.
Holy Ghost.
These nuts.
I'm Brother Cole, Frank White, Golden, Aaron. Oh my God. Yeah. Don't get much better than that, man. Yeah. I'm about to show y'all why. Yeah, Frank White, I'm the best you know. My clique getting big bread, bitch, Texas toast. I'm so sick, got these beats straight catching colds. Trunk flow like I eat some of my vegetables. Whoa, I ain't rich, but I'm doing alright. New whip, nice condo with a banging ass wife. I come from the slums of that hard knocks life. With the thieves in the G's, pitching hard rock white. Granddaddy burp and an ounce of haze. Man, we stay carving snow like a slalom race. Show an ounce of hate, man, we'll pound your face. To that whole shit's looking like a lobster cake. We aiming for the top like we don't know where the bottom is. Cheating on my money cause I'm fucking with a lot of it. Umbrella be on top of it. Black book, hottest click. Oh, you didn't know, boy? I thought the shit was obvious. So obvious.
It's the return of the Black Death. Move on a blacksmith. Polio portfolio. Birth of a black prince. Get your girl sprung like she's inside a mattress. The game, I'm a raid. I done seen all the traffic. Seen all the bastards. The father, if I practice, take the mask off mask and put the mash on the masses. The past is the past, cause it passed, so I'm passive. Pushing past pennies, put plenty in my palace. Feeling like a prouder man. Mastered my environment. I made it to the other side. King me solid. Black power to the 8 off. I'm glad Bernie made off a few Ponzi schemes. I be balling like the playoffs. Stay away from wolves, never move among sheep. When you're living out your dreams, they wanna get you while you sleep. But I see my competition is no bigger than my thumbnail. Niggas think I'm nuts, I just got it in a nutshell.
Take a flu shot, I'm just a little prick. Come on. Not because I'm ill, cause I'm sick. Stop me if you will, I'll quit. I'm too high to two brick, but never mediocre-ish. Never. I'm third party shopping for a threesome. And the cuties run together, let 3 come. I'm ill, but catch me under the weather. With a woman over the hill and some doubles under a sweater. I'm ill. I'm still motherfucking this real. If you never seen things or a diamond is bling, then you never seen a fella this chill. She said, ill, you're ill. No guy's ever been there, but it feels kinda good. Mommy, what's good? She thought I meant the trunk, so I put it in the hood. Yeah.
Hey, you sick of being a loser? Having no money? Women always laughing at you? Head on over to Marvici's Madhouse.com after the show and find anything and everything Madhouse related. Get news and updates. Listen to previous episodes. Get links to follow us on our MixLR page, Twitter, Facebook, iTunes, Stitcher, and more. You can also find our Patreon page where you can lend your much-needed support to help make Marvici's Madhouse even better. We might not be able to help you stop sucking at life, but we can at least help you have some laughs in the meantime. Marvici'sMadhouse.com, your one-stop shop for the Madhouse.